Breaking now. Vinicius Jr. has spoken and left everyone surprised with his statements about a possible transfer to Arsenal FC. At a time when fans are clamoring for news and significant reinforcements, the young star revealed that he is aware of the London club's interest and shared his ambitions for the future. If you're an Arsenal fan dreaming of a competitive team, you can't miss this news that could change the course of the next season. Get ready to understand how Vinicius Jr.'s arrival could be the solution everyone is waiting for to see the club back on top of English football. In a recent and intriguing interview, the talented Brazilian forward Vinicius Jr. addressed the speculation surrounding his potential transfer to Arsenal FC, one of the most traditional and respected teams in English football, known for its rich history and having been home to many of the greatest players in the sport. Arsenal, which boasts a passionate fan base and a culture of excellence, is looking to strengthen its squad to once again become one of the leading competitors in national and international competitions. Vinicius Jr., the young star of Real Madrid, who has been one of the standout players in La Liga and the UEFA Champions League in recent years, has attracted attention from various clubs following his impressive performances. During the interview, he revealed that his agents are managing the situation regarding his future, keeping him informed of any movements and negotiations that may occur. "I believe it's best to leave this kind of matter in their hands," Vinicius commented, emphasizing his intention to focus on his on-field performance and not get distracted by rumors and transfer speculation. So far, the attacker has not received concrete information regarding an official offer from the London club, making the situation even more intriguing. The lack of a formal offer may indicate that discussions are in the early stages or that Arsenal is still evaluating its options in the market. Nevertheless, the possibility of a transfer to a club with Arsenal's history and tradition is certainly something Vinicius considers with enthusiasm. He mentioned that he has heard about Arsenal's desire to sign him, which he views as a recognition of his talent and the work he has done at Real Madrid. Furthermore, the interview highlighted the pressure and responsibility that come with being an elite player in global football. Vinicius Jr. knows that regardless of what happens, his career is on the rise, and that the focus must always be on improving his skills and contributing to his team. "I'm at a great club, and my commitment is to Real Madrid, but of course, it's natural to hear about other teams' interest, especially a club of Arsenal's stature," the forward stated, demonstrating maturity and understanding of the dynamics of the transfer market. Arsenal fans, in turn, are anxious for any news regarding this potential signing, dreaming of seeing the Brazilian join an attack that seeks to revitalize and strengthen itself for the challenges ahead. The anticipation surrounding his possible arrival is palpable, and supporters are eagerly awaiting further details about the young star's future. During the conversation, Vinicius Jr. expressed his awareness of Arsenal's growing interest in securing his services, highlighting that he became aware of the speculation through the media and informal conversations. "I've heard about Arsenal's desire to bring me to the club, but so far, no official offer has come to me. My team is handling all of this, and I prefer to focus on my football and what's happening at Real Madrid," the player stated, conveying a mature and centered stance amid so much speculation. He emphasized the importance of maintaining focus on his performances on the field, especially considering the responsibility that comes with wearing the Real Madrid jersey, one of the most prestigious clubs in the world. In football, it's essential not to get carried away by rumors. "What matters most to me is to give my best in every training session and every match. I'm committed to Real Madrid and want to help the team win more titles," Vinicius continued, showcasing his determination to stay focused and productive regardless of the distractions that may arise off the pitch. Vinicius also commented on the pressure that accompanies a player in his position, especially in a scenario where his skill and potential are frequently discussed. "Being a high-level athlete means dealing with expectations, both internal and external. I understand that people are interested in my future, but I have to prioritize the present and what I can do to help my team win, the forward added. Vinicius's statement reflects not only his ambition, but also his understanding of the dynamics surrounding transfers in modern football. He recognizes that while Arsenal's interest is flattering, his commitment to Real Madrid is unwavering, and that any decision about his future must be made with caution and consideration. Additionally, the player mentioned that he is always in contact with his agents, who are responsible for managing negotiations, and, if necessary, bringing him relevant information about the market. I trust my team to keep me informed, but my priority is the field. I want to continue to evolve as a player and reach new heights in my career, Vinicius Jr. concluded, reaffirming his determination to grow and stand out in the European football scene, regardless of the uncertainties related to the transfer market. The forward, who has won the Champions League and various titles with the Spanish club, did not hide his ambition and determination to be a winner. Since joining Real Madrid, Vinicius Jr. has stood out as one of the most promising players of his generation, accumulating valuable experiences in high-level competitions that have shaped his mentality and made him an even more focused competitor. If one day I have the opportunity to play for Arsenal, I will do it with the same grit and desire as always. My goal is to win and conquer every title I compete for, regardless of the club, declared Vinicius, reinforcing his competitive mindset and desire to excel in any team he represents. He continued to explain that for him, success is not just about winning trophies, but also about leaving a lasting mark on every club he plays for. I believe that a player's true legacy is being remembered for what they did on the field, for the passion they brought to the game, and for the positive influence they had on their teammates. I want to be an example for young players and show that with hard work and dedication, it's possible to achieve great accomplishments, the young star said, highlighting his vision of the responsibility that comes with talent. Vinicius also commented on the importance of adapting to different playing styles and coaching philosophies, something he considers essential for any player aspiring to greatness. Every club has its own culture and way of playing, and I will always be willing to adapt and learn. Arsenal has a rich history and a style of play that I have always admired. If this opportunity materializes, I will give my all to quickly integrate into the group and contribute to the team's success, he stated, demonstrating his willingness to face new challenges. Moreover, he shared his personal and professional aspirations, mentioning that the pursuit of excellence is a driving force that propels him every day. I want to be a player who not only wins titles but also inspires others. My ambition is to play at a high level for many years and be part of football history. In every game, I strive to improve, learn from mistakes, and become a more complete player, Vinicius concluded, making it clear that his passion for the sport and determination to win will continue to guide him in his career, regardless of where he decides to play in the future. This mindset reflects not only his professionalism, but also the dedication that characterizes him as one of the brightest talents in contemporary football. The speculation surrounding Vinicius Jr.'s potential departure from Real Madrid to Arsenal emerged after an exceptional season in which the player stood out not only for his technical skill and speed, but also for his ability to be decisive in important matches. Since the start of the season, Vinicius has shown impressive form, surpassing expectations and solidifying his position as one of the key players in the Madrid squad. His ability to dribble past opponents, combined with keen game vision, has made him a constant threat to opposing defenses. Emphasizing his performances, the Brazilian was instrumental in Real Madrid's campaign in the last edition of the Champions League, where he helped propel the team to the knockout stage with crucial goals and assists. In decisive matches, Vinicius stood out with memorable performances, being responsible for moments that have become etched in the memories of fans. One of the highlights of his season was the decisive goal in a group match that secured Real Madrid's qualification, where his speed and precision were crucial in overcoming the rival defense. Furthermore, His ability to step up in critical moments did not go unnoticed, and Vinicius became a key piece in the strategies of coach Carlo Ancelotti. He not only scored goals but also excelled in providing assists, creating opportunities for his teammates and elevating the overall level of play of the team. On several occasions, his skill in leading attacks and transitioning from midfield to the front line was crucial for Real Madrid's success in both domestic and international competitions. Vinicius Jr.'s performance has made him one of the most sought-after players in European football. His vibrant playing style and ability to decide matches have caught the attention of clubs like Arsenal, who are looking for talents that can bring a new dynamic to their squad. Scouts and football directors have been closely monitoring his performances, assessing how his skills could translate into success in another league. Conversations about his transfer to Arsenal are fueled not only by Vinicius's exceptional performance, but also by his growing reputation as one of the most promising young talents in world football. Arsenal's interest in a player with his profile reflects the club's aspirations to strengthen with athletes who can contribute to a return to elite competitions. The prospect of seeing him take on a new challenge at the Emirates Stadium has generated great excitement among fans who dream of watching a player of his caliber don the red and white jersey. With his rising trajectory and the constant attention he receives, Vinicius Jr. is at a crucial point in his career where the next decision could shape his future and define new paths in his pursuit of achievements and recognition in the football world. Arsenal, in turn, is looking for reinforcements to strengthen the squad for the upcoming season, especially after a campaign that saw the team fighting for spots in European competitions. After a promising start, the team faced challenges that prevented it from solidifying its position among the top spots in the Premier League, resulting in a critical analysis of the areas that need improvement. The club's board is aware of the need to bring in players who not only have talent but who can also quickly integrate into Arsenal's playing style and culture. The signing of Vinicius Jr. would be a significant boost for the Gunners, who dream of returning to the top of English football, where they historically enjoyed great success. With his exceptional skill and youth, Vinicius represents the ideal combination of talent and potential, something Arsenal is looking for to revitalize its attack and increase its competitiveness in major competitions. The Brazilian would not only bring his individual skills to the Emirates Stadium, but also a winning mentality acquired through his experiences at Real Madrid, one of the most successful clubs in football history. Vinicius's playing style, characterized by explosive dribbling, impressive speed, and precise finishing, would fit perfectly into Mikel Arteta's coaching philosophy. The manager has sought to implement a dynamic and fluid attacking system, and Vinicius could be the missing element to elevate Arsenal's attack to a new level. His ability to create plays and destabilize opposing defenses would be a significant asset in decisive matches, especially in a league as competitive as the Premier League. Moreover, Vinicius's presence could have a positive effect on his teammates, raising the level of internal competition and inspiring other players to push themselves even harder. Including a player of his caliber in the squad could not only enhance the team's performance, but also attract other high-level talents who want to join an ambitious group. Arsenal, which already has promising young players like Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe, could form a devastating attack capable of challenging the best teams in the league and Europe. Arsenal fans, who have shown great passion and support for the club, are eagerly awaiting any sign that Vinicius Jr.'s transfer will materialize. The possibility of seeing him playing alongside other emerging talents and helping to build a new era of success for the club has generated great anticipation and hope among supporters. Arsenal is not only seeking to regain its prominent position in English football, but also desires to make a strong statement on the European stage, and Vinicius's addition could be the first step toward that renewed ambition. As the transfer window approaches, the movement surrounding Vinicius Jr. promises to be one of the most discussed topics in the market, with Arsenal fans and football lovers in general keenly attentive to every development. If this transfer materializes, it will certainly mark a new chapter in both the player's career and Arsenal's quest for renewed glory. The Arsenal fan base, which has shown great passion and support for the club, eagerly awaits further news about this potential signing. Fans dream of seeing the young Brazilian wearing the iconic red and white jersey, bringing his contagious energy and unique talent to the Emirates Stadium. Social media has been flooded with comments and speculation, with the hashtag #ViniciusNoArsenal gaining traction as supporters express their desire to see the forward in London. In the meantime, Vinicius Jr. continues to dedicate himself on the field, focusing on the challenges that Real Madrid will face in the coming weeks. The Spanish club is preparing for an intense schedule, including decisive matches in both La Liga and the Champions League. And the forward knows that his performance can influence not only his future, but also the fate of his team this season. As speculation about his transfer continues, it will be interesting to follow the unfolding of this story and see if Vinicius Jr. will indeed make the transition to Arsenal FC. With his determination and talent, the player's future remains promising, and his next decisions will undoubtedly have a significant impact on both his career and the ambitions of the club he chooses to represent. Football lovers are also keeping an eye on how this movement could affect the transfer market as a whole. The possibility of a high-profile transfer like this could trigger a series of other negotiations as clubs try to react and strengthen for the upcoming season. Stay tuned for more updates on this and other news from Arsenal FC as we closely follow the transfer market movements and the latest happenings in the football world. Follow our videos and analyses, bringing you everything you need to know about Arsenal and its potential new signings.